Hi everyone, I am Miss Puckett and I'm an 8th grade math teacher here at Haynesbridge Middle School. I'm so sorry I can't be there tonight, but I'm hoping that I can answer some of the questions you may have about my math class. This is my 3rd year teaching and it's my 3rd year at Haynesbridge Middle School. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my algebra and accelerated algebra class. So I'm going to go ahead and open my syllabus. I also have a couple copies of my syllabus, so if you want to take one, you may. If I run out, then I can provide you with one digitally. I got to figure out how to share my screen. Okay, so here is my syllabus. So my units for algebra, we only have 6 units in algebra, and then we have 9 units in accelerated algebra and geometry. Because in accelerated algebra, we hit 3 extra units, which is half of the 10th grade math. We are currently in Unit 2. We're talking about linear equations and inequalities, and we will soon be starting Unit 3, which is all about quadratic functions. I'm so excited because we get to sing the quadratic formula song. We get to solve quadratic functions by factoring. It's just so much fun. It's one of my favorite units to teach, so I'm really looking forward to that upcoming unit. Some resources we use in class. iReady is a great resource to hit prerequisite standards. So sometimes the students will have iReady, but as a high school class, we tend to always use something called ALEX. ALEX is a resource that the high school uses because ALEX hits the high school math standards, where iReady hits the middle school math standards. So every week, your student will have 35 questions of ALEX homework, but they have from Monday morning to Sunday night at 11:59. So if we do the math, 35 divided by 7 is an average of 5 questions a night on ALEX. In order to get there, the students will go to Class Link. They will go to McGraw-Hill. Is this red one right here? Now this will be my view, but when your students open it, they will have a couple of boxes like this that say ALEX, but their work will always be in this top left box. So I will take a weekly grade of ALEX. And students will also have paper homework, usually after class, like if they don't finish work in class, or they might have 1 to 8 questions of homework every night from that class period. So some of my expectations in class, I expect my students to have a charged device. Sometimes, especially test days, our tests are online, so they need that charged device. We do activities like quizzes, bookets, and GIM kits that are online activities that help engage students in the math material. So it's really important to have a charged device. Also, pencil and paper. Paper because my students use notebooks in order to do their warm-up, and then pencils. We're in a math class, we all make mistakes, and so pencils are preferable because you can erase and redo. My attendance is very important, especially in these high school classes, because we like travel. We move forward at such a quick pace, especially my accelerated class. So if you miss a day, it can be, it can hurt you with, instructional time, because once we learn a lesson, we tend to move on. We can hit those topics later on in warm-ups and stuff, but we never have like a second lesson of that same topic. So it's really important to be in class when you can. If you miss class on Teams, so if we go to my Teams, let's just say I'm in my 1A class. I tend to post all of our assignments that they might have missed, or quiz retakes, or anything they miss on my general channel. But if they need support of what they missed, like topic-wise, teaching-wise, I post videos of every topic we cover in class for the whole unit. So these are all the videos for Unit 1. So if I miss a quiz on dimensional analysis, I would go here, watch this video, and then go to the assignment I missed, and hopefully that would help support me complete the assignment. If it did not help support, I do office hours in the morning from 8:10 to 8:40 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, where students can come in and get one-on-one support. If that doesn't work, your student and I can schedule a time to meet either during homeroom or SSS for that one-on-one support. So during class, I have high expectations of students actively participating. That means coming in and getting right to work on their warm-up. They are having academic discussions with their peers, and they're always turning in their assignments on the due date. Like I said, we do use Teams as a way to communicate with things they may have missed in class and assignments. So grading for my high school classes is a little bit different than a normal middle school class. So major assessments in my class are 40% of the grade. So these major assessments are the county assessments that they send out that our students have to take. These will be 40% of the student's grade. Our minor assessments, which are my quizzes or big assignments or projects, they are 30% practice grades, which are homework and classwork. They're always 10%. Now, the big difference with high school is our kids take an EOC, so an end of course test. This test is a standardized test that is 20% of the kids' overall grade. So at the end of the year, around April, May, they take this test and their grade does go in the grade book for 20% of their overall grade. Students do have the ability to make up tests. If they make less than the 75, they can do a test retake to make up to a 75. And when I put that in the grade book, it's going to be, if they make like 100, it'd be a 75, and there's a decimal, and that number behind the decimal was their original grade. So in this case, the example, the student made a 59, and then they made the 75, so we put a 75.59. Late work, every day an assignment is late, whether it's homework, practice work, anything, it's a deduction of 5 points. And I know we're on block schedule, so it's every class day. So if I have a student on Monday and they didn't turn their homework, by Wednesday it would be 5 points off. So it's really 2 days, but because we're block schedule, it's every class. And the minimum or the maximum deduction is 15 points. So the maximum they can make after, waiting a couple days is an 85. And after the last day of the unit, I will not accept late work. If you have any questions for me, or you just need to have a conversation, you can email me at my email, puckettg@fultonschools.org. And I really hope this answers some questions, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Bye.